What do you call a ruler that cares for his people? A man who uses the riches of the Gulf Sea commerce to build hospitals and housing for his people. A man who listens to the needs of his people as if they were his own children. A man who took up arms to free them from the tyrant, Commodore Jose Gaspar. What epithet can describe a man who is looked upon with unrivaled love and devotion by his subjects? Why, what other title would suit that man than Emir Ali, fabulous he, Lord of the Suncoast? Hello everyone, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 After the End, and to the blessed and cursed land of Florida. Even in the post-apocalypse, even after society has collapsed, Florida still remains, and the Florida men remain to bring chaos to the land. Welcome everyone to the Suncoast, and say hello to your fabulous Emir Ali of House Nelson. I'm not quite sure why the house is Nelson, but I'm sure you can guess why he is named Ali Fabulous He. Considering neighbouring us, there are the Waltneys of Orlando, a renowned dynasty of storytellers. So you think perhaps maybe our fabulous Emir might have been inspired by one of their stories when he decided to make a name for himself. So, the Emir Ali is ruler of the Suncoast and a devoted adherent of the Shriner faith. If one looks at the title history of the Suncoast, you can see that in the not too distant past, it was ruled not by House Nelson, but by Captain Jose of Isla Gasparilla of the tyrannical pirate dynasty of Gaspar. So, yeah, in the past, this land, the Suncoast, was ruled by the pirate lords, and using this place as a base for their raids across the Caribbean, I can't imagine they treated the people too well, which is why they, under the leadership of our fabulous Emir, the pirates were overthrown and a new prosperous regime was instituted. Now, Gaspar maintains a claim to the Emirate of the Suncoast, and he is our rival. So long as Gaspar lives, our rule will never be safe. And yet Gaspar still lives, and he is still left to rule his own province, because that's just the kind of guy Ali is, I suppose. Not one to murder his rivals in cold blood. So, let's get set up initially, I suppose, and I'll explain a bit more of the context around this place. So, is it worth getting centralization for the dev growth? I've pretty much got all the stewardship perks I need. I think I'll go for learning now. Go for scholarship, get that. I don't know. Let's see. X office. Alright, I guess we'll go with stewardship initially. Right. So, Emir Ali is an adherent of the Shriner faith, a faith primarily focused around charity and donations and celebration, all that good stuff. A welcome change from the tyranny of the pirate lords. You know, arms instead of cutlasses. But yeah, the Shriners are great. They're so funny. They're one of my favourite faiths. So, the Order of the Mystic Shrine is an organisation which actually exists today, like in the real world. They're basically like a brotherhood of the Masonic Order, and like they're kind of just LARPers of like they LARP as Arabs, but not even real Arabs, like the most the most stereotypical, like Tales of the Arabian Nights Arabs you could possibly think of. It's really funny. So yeah, after the post-apocalypse and the structures of society, the larger state structures collapsed, organizations like the Order of the Mystic Shrine somehow remained, and they remained as charitable organizations, and in the chaos of the collapse of all state structures, whatever antediluvian organizations which do remain, I imagine are very important to the populace. And I guess eventually they stopped LARPing and actually converted to Islam for real, except, well, let's just say an interesting form of Islam, but perhaps a very based one, very based indeed. So, Emir Ali, he overthrew the, under the rule of the Gaspars, based on the introductory statement for the Gaspars, since Jose is a bookmark character. The Shriners, it seems, were an organization which did exist when the pirates ruled the Suncoast, as a kind of like a charitable organization which helped, helped the populace and, stitched up the pirates when they returned from their piratical raids across the Caribbean, laden with loot. But as the tyranny of the Gaspars got out of hand, this charitable organization rallied the populace and made one of its own members, the extremely good at stewardship, Emir Ali, was then thrust to the throne of the Suncoast. And so, Ali chose to keep Gaspar around, which speaks to his character. He's not the kind of person who leaps into conflict. Not that he can't fight, of course, sometimes fighting is necessary, which is why he did indeed overthrow the Gaspars. But it's not, from his perspective, I can imagine, it's not a very charitable or holy thing to go to war when it's not necessary. So I'm going to try and break from basically every other feudal lord in this neo-feudal world. For nearly all of the great houses, people are just a resource, something to be used to increase their own power and their own prestige. But Emir Ali, the generous, compassionate, yet ambitious man, seeks to build wealth, to build prosperity, and use that prosperity to build a truly peaceful and truly nice Suncoast, and hopefully entire Florida to live. That's his goal. He doesn't seek war. All he seeks is to improve the lives of the people. And so, with that, I'm going to try and be playing tool, trying to increase the development of the region. Though, development in this game is kind of weird. I'm pretty sure a province with max development, which is basically like a ginormous megacity, basically a modern-sized city, only gives you basically twice as many levies as a zero-dev county. It's it's kind of whack. It's very, very lowly populated places. You have an essentially infinite supply of manpower. Well, that's just generally a thing where manpower is infinite, but I suppose that's one of the limits. This, CK3 is just meant to be a representation of the medieval period, and, even if they could accurately model everything, doing so might not make the best gameplay experience. But I've been rambling on long enough. Let's get to actual gameplay. So, Captain Jose currently serves as my marshal, and he is quite the skilled individual. Look at this 22 marshal. Now, honestly, we do not have to be rivals. There's no reason we have to be. I believe that we can reconcile, and that the Gaspars can become an honoured and loyal subject of the realm. So, Let's see. Gaspar has a religious rights protected part of his contract. Let's reduce his levies. Ali is not the kind of man to be a tyrant. And hey, you've increased our opinion. And let us see if he will follow us to the true faith. Well, what we can do is hope and pray. And Count Matthew, the Imaginarian, is a tribal vassal. That's interesting. Let us see. Ah. Hopefully he will follow us to the faith. And so, let's check out our armies. So we have a pretty sizable force of armoured footmen. That's pretty good. Force of onagers. And force of pikemen. Okay. I think I'm gonna disband the pikemen. I will station St. Petersburg. Names in the American continent are just endlessly hilarious. It's like they don't even have the decency to like put new at the start of it. They just call it St. Petersburg, or they call it Athens, or they call it Boston. It's not New Boston, it's just Boston. If there isn't already a Boston, it's disgraceful. Where was I? Okay. And then I suppose I could try building up, but what we could build up instead is our prosperity. You ever thought about that? No more alliance. Praised be Allah! Welcome to the faith, Jose. My steward, Count Matthew, has proved himself highly capable, especially in martial matters. Some projects you'd like to undertake? Well, take the wheel, Matthew. I have faith. Especially since you have followed us to the faith. So, the closest holy site is the site of Jacksonville. The idea that Jacksonville is considered a holy site to anyone is, the jokes write themselves. But we consider them a holy site. So, guess I'm going on pilgrimage there. It's pretty close, so I hopefully should have enough dosh for it. Caravan master. We don't need one at the moment. We need all the wealth we can get to build up our lands and build a prosperous realm. So, off on the pilgrimage trail I go. Reflections, starry skies. Out here, late at night, I sometimes look to the stars and wonder, what is our purpose in life? Can Supreme Allah even see me, this far from home? What am I doing this all for? Sacred duty? Enjoy other cultures? No more than what is required. Well, the point of a pilgrimage is to reflect on one's faith. So, at least for now, I think that's our purpose in life. This is fine. It's fine. It's fine. Travelling through the sometimes harsh environments has invigorating effects on my state of mind and vigour. I glance over at Blanche. However, she does not appear to be doing quite as good. Her movement is laboured, her breathing heavy and spontaneous bursts of coughing ripple through her body. Clearly she is not well. Hey, wait, you can trade it? Oh, never mind. Right, Edwin. Hey, my marshal, Prince Jose, has been showing off a promising new recruit. He may not be of as noble stock as you, my rival in liege, but on my name I swear that Anthony, someone you want on your side. Oh, yes he is. Join the court, my friend. And I have walked the holy path. Holy path to Jacksonville. No, we do not need to be rivals. Let us be friends instead. During our pilgrimage to Jacksonville, I can't help but return to the local market, perusing the wares. One stand in particular catches my attention. The merchant grins at me and proclaims, "I have the wares, if my lord has the coin." Well, if anyone has coin, it is the fabulous he. Wise investment. I do like money, but I also like God. Ah, this is the issue, you know? Usually accumulating wealth can be done for God, but what does one do when one has to choose between faith and profit? Profit, of course. Hey, wait. I'm kind of... I would fight you. I would, go behind, the school bike shed. And I would totally beat you in a fight. Like, you would be on the ground. There would be chalk, around your dead body, because that's how far I would go. I'd love to, but I'm kind of out of the country right now. And, no. Silence. The echo of my own footsteps is the only sound in the mystic shrine. I am alone. The last thing I remember from the outside world is the face of those beggars near the gate, and the blue, blue sky, so distant now. I walk towards the altar, knowing that it's only me. And yet, I feel under an unyielding scrutiny. The severe eyes of Supreme Allah are always wide open. Allah watches. He's always watching. It is fascinating, though. The, charity is a major part of the Abrahamic religion. Well, it's a major part of Christianity and Islam. I don't actually know too much about Judaism. It's the whole idea of Judeo-Christian values, I feel, is kind of a misnomer. Because Judaism and Christianity are really quite different. Like, did you know that in, traditional Judaism, there's no afterlife? And, some Jews even believe in reincarnation. That's not very Christian at all. But, yeah, I mean, we just assume they're similar. But, back to my original point, it is interesting how, giving to beggars and, showing beggars around as these court ornaments was considered the height of charity and of religiosity. And I suppose it's better than, not giving. But, there always did seem to be beggars still around, no matter how much the lords were seen to be giving. And... ooh, markets of Jacksonville. Shouting in languages that I've never heard, and selling spices I've never tasted. You give me more. I like things. As our time at this sacred site draws to an end, I feel reassured that while I may not have been the most pious pilgrim out there, I've proven my dedication to Supreme Allah in more ways than one. This being my first pilgrimage, and while no pilgrimage is exactly alike, I feel confident that I am more familiar with what to expect from this type of spiritual journey in the future. Jacksonville, it has been an honour. And the long road home. Hopefully I can sell those exotic wares for a very tidy profit. Good to be home. The coin speaks to me. The coin speaks. Allah speaks through the coin. Have any of you seen that meme of the part in the Quran where Muhammad speaks against price controls? Ah, that's amazing. Yeah, you Milton Friedman is a true member of the Ummah. Right. Let's see what I can be building. Building in St. Petersburg. Oh my god. Homesteads, hospices, farms and fields? Huh? Oh, why not? build the buildings, which give you more profit. Hey, look at that, my wife's pregnant. That's lovely. Let's see. Count Matthew's currently my steward. Let's swap you around. Oh. Honestly though, like, when a chancellor's actually useful, like, unironically, like, they do not feel useful, like, ever. I mean, I could give it to someone who actually knows how to... Oh. We need a better spy master. Need someone skilled at intrigue to support me, especially when, you know, Gaspar still able to assassinate me at any moment. Why have they got low control? Oh. That's weird. What's up with that? No? Very strange. Anyway, could be spreading the faith. It's fine. A little nepotism never hurt you. Hurt anyone. Oh. But you can't make everyone ruler. Let's see. Well, let's manage the domain north. Selfless regent. Fill coffers, of course. And let us centralize the realm. Peaceful life for us in the Suncoast. Ah, Liberty faction. Ah, the foolish. How'd that happen? Ah, Nyota. May you grow strong and wise. Ah. Probably not be neglecting my children. Curious and arrogant. Legit. Fantasy. Yeah. Study learning, my son. And it would be good for teaching you that. Wait, no. Huh? Educate child. Guardian. You alright? Nobody is learned. Who's got the highest learning stat then? Oh, sure, I'll go study with Anthony. He's a giant. Pretty sick. Will you convert to the faith? You know, it's not like I'm forcing you. It'd be pretty cool if you did. You know? Wow, we've got some stacked knights. And he has converted. No! Oh, wait, okay. Okay, let's see. Might actually have to hire a midwife. I've never actually done that. Well, maybe not. Okay, well. Need a physician. Accusations of witchcraft? Ooh. Ooh. Genius. Lunatic. Lose 100. Damn, that's pretty good though. That is pretty good. Well, 300 stewardship's probably better actually. Oh. Yeah, disappeared without a trace. They say that, but they're not actually dead. They're just no longer interacting with the world of high rulers. Average, or anyone else who I've already got who's average? Let us see. No, everyone's poor. 50 gold. The amount of gold that you spend is not consistent. Like that's like a year's revenue of like, you know, an average sized realm, and then you're spending that to hire just some physician. Like the gold system is not proportional. But again, limits of the simulation, I suppose. Both in failed to impress me. That might go very poorly. Commoner of Soflano heritage has been accosted in the streets of Tampa over some minor offence. In making a statement in their defence, I could perhaps convince my rival and vassal, Prince Jose, equally Soflano, of my good character. But I might risk alienating my sunshine appears. Oh, we are a cosmopolitan realm. All people are welcome. I'm not cultural head, it's the hated mouse people. The uneducated mouse men are somehow cultural head. Well, the slightly more educated Ali the Fabulous is not. Maybe I don't have that much to complain about anyway, but... Okay. I have... Oh, a natural harbour. Look at that, Zion would love that. Peter Zion. Okay. Around smithies, perhaps? Building in cities or in temples, but they do give you, like, a bonus, but then it's not... You're not actually holding it directly. I suppose it gives you more profit in the long term, but... Yeah, West Nile fever is spreading. Perhaps I shouldn't have sent away those doctors. But, oh well, you live and learn. And to get more dev growth. Hey. Look at that. Tampa's soon be the new Miami. Florida truly is a cursed land. Let's see what men-at arms our neighbours have. Hey, come in. Oh. Creepy Emir Ali. Creepy? Hey, wait, who are you calling creepy? What? Excuse me? Oh, this is you. This is not. Rally the troops. Gaspar? We've had our differences. But, you know, if you've got experience with one thing, killing others. And, seems like your expertise is in very much need at the moment. Come on. You think you're slick? Hey, my wife's pregnant again. That's nice. Come on, move into our land. You know what's coming to you. Wait. Perhaps it was a mistake trying to... is this how the people of Florida treat a man who seeks nothing but peace? I've done nothing to you. And this is how you treat me? I've done nothing! I've not built up my armies. I pose no threat. I have posed no threat. All I've ever wanted to do is build a peaceful, prosperous Suncoast. And this is how you raiders, you savages, this is how you treat the fabulous Emir? No more. This will not stand. Upon the most mighty Allah, I will not rest until all of Florida has brought beneath the banner of peace. Pointless wars like this will no longer be allowed. This is... curious, huh? Another curious child. It's a giant there. Oh, this music though. Oh, is he adopted? That's interesting. Yeah, because adoption's is allowed with this. Learn the ways of stewardship. I shall teach you. Myself. Now, we acquire alliances. If you can get someone with good traits and an alliance. Hey, alright, my vassal. That's pretty good. Very good indeed. This be betrayed. And then you. I guess we don't need comparative traits. Let's go to alliance power. Republic of Southside. That's pretty far. You know what? We don't need allies to beat these tribal savages. We can do it on our own. Oh, the lag. Lag spike. Ooh. So, if it were a post-apocalypse, would you still want to live in Florida? Hey, we're back. Okay. Wait. Uncle Vassals as allies? I could have sworn you could. Oh well, it's not needed. We can do this on our own. We have all the advantages. Wait, our knight was wounded? Are these savages? When we have the military genius Gaspar, we have better quality troops. And terrain bonus, presumably? Right, this is it. Building up the military. Cannot be allowed to stand anymore. And our crop fields are done. Yeah, that's right, you think you can run. Take him out, Gaspar. Ah. The death of our fellows is never a thing to be celebrated, but when it happens to raiders who seek to pillage and destroy our lands, then it's hard not to see the will of Allah in this. How long will it take to siege this? Just want to check. 7 months. Yeah, no way. On 2 fronts, they will be fought back. On 2 fronts, they will be destroyed. That's right, you think you can run. Gaspars killed better... Gaspars eaten better men than you for breakfast. But no, Ellie did the same to me. Ooh, wait a second. Our enemies are destroying each other. Ah, this is great. Lied. Good shriner name. Unshiner name. Osiris? Well, that's the name. Young child of Riz. Need a secondary spouse. Virginia Gaspar? No inheritable. Hey. Do you look at that? Not too shabby at all. As I walk through the streets of Tampa with my steward, looking for opportunities to remedy the somewhat empty treasury, when we reach the market's weighing halls, Willis starts to speak with a hushed tone. Ooh. Oh, it's scaly. We can quietly get more income if we get creative with the taxes on the goods brought in here. I can arrange another set of weighing stones, slightly adjusted in weight, yet they will still look the same, and for the same goods the merchants will pay us more. None should suspect a thing. If you wish, we can change the weight and watch the money flow into your coffers. You know what? I didn't depose the Gaspars just to cheat my own people. You know, I am the fabulous Emir. I don't need to cheat people to make gold flow. Must implement the new weighing system. And in the long term, we'll make even more profit. Burying the hatchet. Whatever is between us, let us start anew. Let us, my friend... Look at that! Reconciled with the Gaspars. From our heated enemies to our loyal vassals and marriage partners. See, if I had just murdered Gaspar after I'd taken over, then none of this would have happened. And watch our enemies eviscerate each other. Wait. War invalidated. Oh dear. Let's see if I can find the mouse men before they mobilize. Ah, no. Oh, this is looking less good. I'm gonna take Tampa. Uh-oh. We need allies. Can't call in my vassals like you could in the past. Okay. Wooden triangle? What's that? Am I closer? David Grell? In Cuba. But he's slow though. Oh. When if you accept a matrilineal match. Baton Rouge? Clear. City of Woodbridge. I can't believe I'm trying to get matrilineal. Okay, look. We need what we can get. David Grell. Euclid. Well, must be done. Sorry, my infant daughter. It must be done for the good of the realm. Now back me up. Is this really the fate of people who want peace? Okay. Not accept. I really hope you're not coming after me. Are my allies? Oh, they're still in Cuba. It's not looking good. Okay. Okay, good. They've gone to siege my capital. No white bees. I can take these guys out. And the mouse men. That was a miscalculation. That was a miscalculation indeed. Got supplies with me. See if I can just outrun them. Okay, and they're on their way back. Just have to wait for my Cuban bros to get here. And we'll march on them. Should have built up more. But bit of a Sisyphusian task trying to beat down Tampa. I've got plenty of time. Might take a while with these lag spikes. Right. And how long do they have the debuff? 30 days. They are running. They are running. And catch them. Defending in wetlands? This is my province. Okay, fine. Wait until we get a good chance. Not leaving anything to chance when fighting the mouseman. You only get 55. Yeah, it's not worth it. 55 gold. Right. Coming after you, Mr. Mouse. I don't think I won't catch you. Ah, excelente, excelente. What's our best terrain for... Nah, I have a best terrain for them. Hopefully we can get them before they run. I have Minotaur's counter. Ah, you're done for. It's Jova, mice men. Prince Ali shall destroy the Waltneys. Captured Elijah. Recruit. Command conversion. Will I? Your ransom price. You won't accept a ransom. Elijah, my bisexual friend. Welcome to the faith and to the cause. White piece, 100%. Cool. Yeah, I gotta push for total victory then. It is so hard to get legitimacy in this game. If you don't pay to win, that is. Right, we are on your tail, Mr. Waltney. You are done for. You're dead. You're dead. Is this what you think you'd happen when you declared war? Declared war on the fabulous Emir? Oh. Okay, I think it's time to stop weighing Jose. Pretty stressed. You know what? Let's do my favourite... Oh, I can't. I'm at war. Never mind. When the war's over, I'll do my favourite stress relief activity. Go visit some orphans. Only 2 months. Seems a bit excessive. Like, the fort level in Florida is insane, some of these, though. Oh, maybe not, actually. Only level 2. I just invested in, like, some more onagers. Maybe. Okay. a promising new recruit. Werner Livingston. I mean, there's no reason why not. Better to have people than not to have them, I suppose. I'll take attrition for this. I will not, it seems. The attrition system is weird. I don't get when you take attrition or when you don't, or... Oh. The Whartonies are on the march. They march to intercept. Nope. Nope. I guess I'm camping out here. Oh, foxes. Thank you, Maple. Game sighting. I wonder, was there much opposition to hunting in the medieval period? I don't actually know that much about that. Because, like, tournaments were very much not liked by the church as being a kind of a cruel blood sport, basically. And like tournaments weren't, at least in the early medieval period, they weren't like set things with jousts or whatever. They were like proper mock battles, and like a lot of people did die in them. But I don't know about hunting. I guess not. I guess, you know, caring about animals is kind of a really more modern thing, I suppose. Get tax office. Always good to have. Always good to kill more mice men. Only good Whartony is a dead Whartony, after all. No, who's he? Hey. Ah, he's such a chap though. He'll live it. Tarzan. Some pretty bad nights you've got if Tarzan's, you know, one of your highest prowess people you send to the front lines. Do not mind if I do, thank you. It's really hard to get a stack wipe in this game. Like, I don't think I've ever gotten one. Eating some back into purgatory we go. Okay. I do the old faithful and try and save the game. That usually fixes it. Unless we crash the walls. It's interesting that this feudalistic power structure, which is, you know, kind of what original feudalism was as well. The advanced structures of the Roman Empire, and always mix up which province is which. Yeah, Amber and St. Petersburg. But yeah, kind of the remnants of the advanced social structures of the Roman Empire, kind of preserved in the institutional church. You know, the church is the real successor to the Roman Empire. That's my hot take. But yeah, just you know, feudalism as a sociological organization or system, if that's a word, is just such a fascinating concept, since it's like government is really just a relationship between people, I guess. It's its structures of, organizations between people. And, in modern times, states are large and advanced, and it kind of obscures the pure essence of what government is. But feudalism is government run by kind of relationships between individuals in a very like obvious and blatant manner. So, the king would personally know all his top vassals, and they would personally know all of their knights, and they would know the villagers they ruled over. The knights with their monopoly on force were able to extract tribute from the population, and then the lords with their larger monopoly on force were able to extract value from the knights, and then the king, as the leader of the greatest force, is able to extract vassalage from the lords. But of course, government isn't based solely upon force, and the church, through giving kind of legitimacy and literacy and organization, which are just as essential as force to the feudal realms, they were able to have the right to extract value from the populace as well. Ah, you love to see it. Oh. 50 gold. Do not mind if I do. Let us demobilize. Ah, truly is a beautiful sight. Right. Need to be building up though. Yeah, okay, let's get peat quarries. And hospices, hunting grounds, barracks, stables, blacksmith, horse herds, or trade port. We built a trade port here for the dev growth. But yeah, I need to start investing in men-at-arms buildings and start building up my forces. Ah, Tarzan. What a guy. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can get. I really don't need. Not sure. And you? What skills have you got? Convert. Oh, why not? Salazar. Pretty good, actually. It's not terrible. Love to spread the faith. Ah, probably equip my Pilgrim's Guide. Third level of division. Declare wars. They're being attacked by. Oh. Yeah, the Colombian Crusaders seem to be encroaching in Floridian lands. Oh, and they're going to seize the holy site. Not good. Not much you can do there. Right, Prince Ali has been taught that peace does not come without a cost, and we must prepare for war if we want to maintain our prosperous Florida. Foxes. much will that cost? 100. Get a bit of cash. Don't want to be wasting our funds on extravagances. And there's construction to be done. Oh no, I'm in purgatory again. If there's someone else I'm in a flow of ideas when you're just talking to a microphone, really. But yeah. I mean, you know, woe is me. Woe is the fate of the poor YouTuber. Floridian. Hey, there you go, Matthew. Look at that. Oh my god. You've got quite the stacked force of knights. 122% effectiveness. Gaspars going in. Oh. Build up the oranges. Costa del Oro is quite the war-torn land indeed. Is certainly not a serene republic. Hey, Latoya, can you grow strong? Oh. You, Latoya, shall become a great warrior. And my odd. Shall be trained by the best of the best. I've not got enough money to visit an orphanage. Goodbye, Latoya. Oh. Hey, Gaspar is winning. Troops are pretty elite. Damon's fortune wishes to use some of his profits to purchase a piece of my estate. Join the court, my friend. Damn. Sorry, Willis. Instead of, I think I'll wait until I can then build up some men at arms buildings instead of building more men at arms. I think I may be forced to intervene into this land. You know, the Mayor Usnavi, the dwarf robust. It's a proper dwarf, this guy. But you know, like the mining. This guy's mining too deep, and not sure he has the strength to defend this realm. You know, Gaspar, he may maybe a loyal servant of our cause, but know what a brutal man he can be. And the savage mouse imaginarians, the mouse men, are invading as well. When war is waged, must be done to build peaceful Florida. Men. And only 75 prestige. Might as well. Raise the troops. Hey, welcome back, Gaspar. Like half collapsed. That's not natural. That's because like people lived inside the Colosseum and kind of harvested it for resources, so I can imagine that anything of value would have been stripped down by the people living here. We have 5 levels of mangonels. How is that not enough? How is that even possible? Take attrition things. No, I will not. That's pretty good. Good indeed. Hey, the Cubans are here. Right, march back to Florida, secure our lands. Oh. I think the Mousemen will deal with them, actually. Oh, I'm running out of supplies, eventually. I guess we try and intercept them at Tampa. Hey, more children. Contribution to the war chest. As I look in fear at my almost empty... I can't call them almost empty. Not called the fabulous for nothing. 4 of my vassals have arrived. We come bearing gold, my liege, a donation to defeat our enemies. Welcome your generosity. All contributions to the war chest are indeed appreciated. Never tell which barony is which. Battle of Tampa. Take him out. Right. Yeah, our score's been capped to 70. Oh, 100 casualties. Ah, 100 casualties. Look at that. Level 6. Level 6. Level 5. Level 9. Not great. Let's follow you, actually. We can capture your leader, it'd be most beneficial. End the war very quickly. Yeah. I do not like taking attrition. Everywhere gives us attrition. CK3 yet again. But real question is, has anyone seen the Aladdin TV show? Now, some real bangers in that. real good episodes. There was one of the villains was like called Mechanicles or something, and he was a real one. His gimmick was that he always had like self-destruct levers in his machines or something. That was... Whoa, 22 Marshall. Welcome on in, my friend. Who's attacking me? Oh, they're fleeing. I imagine there are the mouse men stationed here. Oh. Hey, Ali Nelson. With the babe cradled in our arms, Emir Ali, gaze meets mine. Her eyes are full of loving devotion. My love, let us name him Ali, after you. That's nice. I just sworn my wife looked different before. Oh, never mind. Tax office. And scholarship, get that juicy dev growth. Living healthy. Things are going great, wow. Why am I leaving this for? No. I can drop the top yet. When I siege this down, I should get quite a bit. I have to fight off mouse men though. But beat them before, and beat them again. Beat them anytime. After all, did wage this war to save them from the save the people of Santa Lucia from the tyranny of the House of Mouse. The army of despotic legalists. And the siege is very nearly done. And only 67. We'll score cap to 50. Guess I'm gonna have to siege down the capital. Should have just done that from the start then, I suppose. Gonna be painful. 17 months. Oh my god. Are you fighting the Gaspars? Oh. Wait. Ah. Oh, what a guy, Jose. Even when he's fighting his own war, he's still generous enough to help me out. Lead my forces. Right, there's the armor chopping block now. Oh, the lag. It's not ideal. It's perhaps a last punishment for my aggressive wars. Hey, Turner Nelson. Insightful thinker. Kinda mediocre. My children are kinda disappointed. Study diplomacy or something. Study it under Dora. 18 months. That's absurd. Cool. Well... anything worse than starting an unjustified war is starting a war you can't win. And then I guess we just wait. Ah, Euclides is gone. Oh, the new count's betrothed to my daughter. It's very nice. Yeah. Pretty good. What's this faith? Interesting. Santeria Lukumi, or Regla de Ocha. It's an Afro-Cuban religion that can be traced back to the Yoruba people of West Africa. Believers worship God in 3 aspects. I'm not going to even try and pronounce that. Directly communicate with the saints and deliver them their ache, powerful energy of divine agency and destiny. Because God is distant, Santeros propagate the Orishas who give advice and prescribe behavior. It's pretty interesting. So, and like worship saints. It's interesting to see like Afro-diasporic traditions and religions which have like you know, links to specific regions in like Africa, and like this for West Africa and the Yoruba people. The great tragedy of the slave trade that all the distinct identities of the African continent were kind of forgotten and erased. And slavery bad, some real hot takes being made. Oh, sacred text. So we can come to an agreement. That's worth trying. Look at that. And the guy disappears without a trace. As I'm putting away my newly acquired Cubano scriptures, a slip of parchment falls out, upon it are instructions for a practice called bibliomancy, where one might divine their fortune from a passage in a book. All I need to do is open this text to a random spot and read the first fateful verse my eyes might fall upon. Will I ever? Isaac Newton loved this kind of stuff. He loved like numerology and trying to find secrets in passages in the Bible. That's yeah, not many people know, but like by the end of his life, when Newton was working at the Royal Mint, he kind of went a bit off the rails. Well, he was always a bit off the rails. Do you know why there are 7 colours of the rainbow? Like, you can't. At most, you can probably distinguish like 5 or 6. You know, violets. Well, indigo's kind of not really a colour, but yeah, it's because Newton loved numerology, so of course there had to be 7 colours, and he loved alchemy, and he loved cryptology and various things. What a guy. You know, the Da Vinci Code shouldn't have been about Da Vinci, it should have been about Newton. He would have loved that kind of stuff. I follow the instructions to the letter and select a passage at random from the text before me. Shivering with anticipation, I open my eyes and read. Is that a Dune reference? Is that a Dune reference? Is that a reference to the popular science fiction series by Frank Herbert, known as Dune? Speaking of neo-feudalism, here is the little death that brings total obliteration. Wait a second. Oh my god, it predicts the future. I face my fear. Could this... Oh, this is great. I've never seen this before. The event chain's linked to something actually connected with the characters. And I wish there were more events like this. Or I wish I saw more events like this. Let's leverage. Hey. Without fear, I die but once. Vane scriptures. And... Let's go with the anatomical studies. Fitness expert. Ah, is this whole of body? Let's see, what else in this tree has been renamed? I guess that's the only one. Fitness expert. Is Constantine Sodi a fitness expert? Where is Constantine? Somewhere around here. Here he is. Oh. He's meant to be the real Hastine equivalent in this mod. He's not got quite the same number of traits as Hastine. Yeah, Hastine having a whole of body is wild. He can live for a while. A long time. Well, the defenses of Miami are breaking. Hey, look at that. Virginia Gaspar. A union of our dynasties. You would have thought this would happen. House Gaspar and House... Still don't know why I'm House Nelson. Hey, welcome. Ooh, 24 learning. Welcome, my friend. I do not know why we have a university. And I do not know why you're trying this again. Like, seriously? Seriously? You know what happened last time. Oh. Excelente. And Miami is almost fallen. Would you look at that? Peace in our time. Oh, Jenny. What can I ransom you for? And for the full ransom? Well, you're gonna be deposed of all your titles, so I might as well ransom her now. And lead my men against the disgraceful mouse people. False demands. Look at that. Southern Florida. Brought to peace. Anyway, let's check my control. 0. 25. Not too bad. Not making any profit. Not above the domain limit. Well, I think this Slags fight might, unironically, be a sign from the Divine. He neglected his military, had to build up his wealth, to build up prosperity, and to improve the lives of his people. But when the Mousemen and the Spring Searcher Savages raid the realm, I think he had a realization that not all situations can be resolved peacefully. That perhaps war might be necessary to build a unified and peaceful Florida. But thank you all for listening in, and I shall hopefully see you sometime in the future. Adios, my Floridians.